Hi friends, good to be with you again. Thursday Insights. Now that deeper dive into meteorology. If you're looking for just a quick overview of the next 24 hours, I've already got you taken care of. You want to go to 1degreeoutside.com. Look for the 1 Degree Outside Today in Noises Notes video. All right, here's what's going on for us in terms of the deeper dive. You know, last 24 hours, we did it again. We picked up over an inch of rain when you get in some of the mountains of New Hampshire and Maine. That prompted flash flood warnings yesterday afternoon. Most of us not picking up that much. And today, a little break in the action. So we've had a weak cold front come through. It's decreased the amount of atmospheric moisture. But I think the big story in terms of the weather for us is the big change in the jet stream winds. Remember, the jet stream is the fast river of air high in the sky that steers storm systems along and separates cool air to the north from warm to the south. Well, I can color those winds based upon how fast they are here. One thing to point out, and this is what I've been telling you about in Insights all through the week, is that as whatever develops in the tropics down by Florida starts to take shape, look, we do briefly have an open window of wind coming at the jet stream level right up the eastern seaboard on Saturday. But just as soon as that window opens, it closes shut and fast. Because one thing we've been looking at together in these Insights videos is a return of the westerlies. Well, here's part two of that story. You get the westerlies to return. That protects us from anything down in the tropics, but look how long it sticks around. Actually, the whole first part of the month of August, once we get past, let's say, Monday of this upcoming week, notice by Thursday of next week, you've got the jet stream right over us, and it's fast. Once we get to the mid-month, it's still over us. What this means is you never really get back into the big heat dome down to the south, which means it's hard to get prolonged heat, long-lived heat. So instead, what you're going to get is you get these warm days. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be cool, but you're not going to get those long stretches in the 90s in the first half of August, especially once we clear Monday, by the way it looks right now. In the short term, next couple of days, look, tomorrow you've already got this red line of warm front coming back at us. This is the return of that deep, rich, humid air that we had around yesterday. It's going to be back on Saturday. As it first comes in on Friday evening and night, we may get some thunderstorms develop, and they actually may be enough that we could get some localized flash flooding in western Mass or western Connecticut. We'll keep an eye on that. That is the return of the deeply humid air that's around for us on Saturday. Saturday, as it's still getting established, we actually may find a couple of showers around on Saturday morning. I wouldn't be shocked by that. I do think by the time we get to mid and late morning, those are done. At midday, it's an isolated shower here and there, already starting to pop because there's a lot of humidity. And then the deeper into the afternoon we get, the more we get. And that's going to be kind of like yesterday, one of those when it rains, it pours kind of days because there's so much atmospheric moisture that it rains torrentially in the spots where it rains. Then as we get into Sunday, it's a little bit more traditional. I think in northern New England, you might have showers right out of the gate in the morning. For a lot of central and southern New England, it may be a little bit quieter in the morning to midday, but really humid. And then more of the action starts to bubble in the afternoon and evening, and that is as the cold front comes in. Once that cold front clears us, that brings in less humid air as we head into the start of next week. So chance of rain on Saturday, greater than 40 to 50% for almost everybody. Chance of rain on Sunday, greater than 50 to 60% for almost everybody. All right, in terms of high temperatures, looks like tomorrow we're probably still around and over 90 because remember, we've got a decent amount of sun. These storms are going to try to be firing up late in the day into the evening across parts of southern New England, but until they get here, you're not really into that deep humidity, and that still allows you to get up around over 90. Friday night, temperatures will be hanging out probably somewhere around 70. The mugginess is back. It's very humid Saturday. You can see it doesn't look like a very friendly map, right? We look together at that chance of a shower in the morning and then more of them developing as we get into the afternoon and evening. Look at the dew point on Saturday. My goodness, back to the middle 70s we go. Sunday in the 80s. We talked about the thunderstorms probably cropping up more the deeper into the day that you go. Once again, a dew point running in the mid 70s. And by Monday, that's when the dew point starts to come down a little bit. That's when your air is at least about 85 to 90. And that's when the start of the new pattern moves in, which, by the way, you can see for your hometown in our 14-day forecast on our app. Just search for Noises 1 Degree Outside Weather on the App Store or Google Play. Hope you enjoyed this deeper dive, this Insights video. Have a great rest of the day.